Yo, look, man, it's been a year. I ain't gonna in front, but I learned a lot of things, a lot of different experiences and shit. And I'm a, I'm a challenge my LB Monty Boy. I'm gonna challenge my cousin DJ. I'm gonna challenge my brother Jermaine. Hey man, y'all niggas make a rap up about y'all life in 2016. I'm gonna go first. And hopefully I can do this shit in one take, cause it ain't easy. Y'all ain't gotta do this beat, but this beat kinda really mellowed me out because I just was feeling like this. Check me out on YouTube, SUPA to the MAN 20021. Let's go! Yeah. Now I don't know about y'all, but 2016 was fucked up for Matthew, but y'all know I'm his king. And let me tell a story about how them things they had the glory, but it's not as cool as it seems. Yeah, it started off rough. He was already struggling. Paid them fines off though. That boy was straight up hustling. Working two jobs but didn't like the pay, and the shit was getting paid, so he liked it that way. His girl Najee had dropped that baby, and they both thought their relationship would be gravy. He was in Henderson and she was in Charlotte, but had the feeling she was messing around with whatchamacallit. He traveled back and forth to see them both, and the bread that he made, yeah, he burnt it just like toast. Even his LBs went down, and they had a ball, and when they heard about the breakup, it was no all. Changed up his sights and erased his memory, and started feeling this chick, and her name was Tiffany. They talked and they went out to eat, and working at the same job, that secret that they had to keep. Now talking even more, and the shit got serious. They went out and spent money and kind of frivolous. Shared a couple kisses and a couple of hugs, and at this point, y'all probably thought they already fucked. Now working two jobs, shit came awry. Looked up at Xerox and shit was starting to get dry. People laying off and we'll never know why. But Kim gotta get his money, gotta stay fly. Now he losing holler hours at Xerox. At Belt, they got robbed, why they call them cops. And shit got shaky when he was at Beckmore. He loved working there, I guess that was what for. Asked for a transfer back to VA. Besides, he didn't like Henderson anyway. Word about him and Tiff was starting to get out. People mind your business and shut your damn mouth. Tension was rising between him and his mother, and if it wasn't one thing, it was always another. Got some likes on IG, and that's when it happened. Checked it out, who it was, and it was Jasmine. Started talking a little bit and rekindled the flame, but she did to him with her husband, was doing the same thing. And King believes in karma, so you know that he laughed. The sad part was he had just left this path. Shit with old dude was getting real crazy. She called up Matt and said, yo, gotta leave this place soon. He called up Shaq and got the okay to be moved, and shit was moving kinda smooth. Moving too fast, should've stayed some weeks, but he couldn't stand by and just let his girl get beat. Grabbed his couple of storage totes and was out the door. Looked back and then he said, I ain't coming in here no more. Standing waiting on his transfer to go through. Signed the lease and the deposit, it was already due. And Jasmine came up and saw his face. Couple minutes, had sex all over the place. Shit wasn't looking good and it needed to end. He knew damn well they should have stayed as friends. Out in the old city, ran into his homeboy Q. He needed a place to stay, he said, come on, Duke. Started talking to an old girl, her name was Rolanda. Time had passed, so his feelings were more stronger. It was time to pay the rent. And with child support, y'all know that money already spent. Now, old boy Q, he was a barber. He had all his money, so I even bothered. Went and he asked him for that dope, but oh boy, he hesitated and gave reasons and said no. Now, at this point, something gotta happen. King snapped on Q and sent him on packing. Shit getting thick cause my story not lacking. Now he got a full bullshit, pockets start slacking. Came live in a house all by himself. It's cool, but missing work, it was affecting his health. He reached out to everybody to get a little help. LB came through silently like stealth. Now King and Miss Washington fell off now, and it was dumb to think to bring that love back round. Missing days out of work like 3 at a time. And Danny Noel made that fucking call down to his line. She said, "You a great worker, but your missing days got fired. He struggled just to make it to payday." Shit getting shaky, looking at an eviction. Dumb shit with Najee. Not to mention, she gets put out the house. Should've washed her damn mouth, but not by the kids, by the man's spouse. And LB, you wrong, you should've left that alone. You can only have one queen sitting on throne. About to kick his ass, cause he running his lip. Your boy from the fifth, so you know he ain't no goddamn bitch. So Number was ready to sneak on Najee, and somehow I couldn't let her do it. I cut her away. Out of job, and not to mention, shit's getting real. I already told you about the eviction. Took a bunch of his cash and got an extended stay. And Najee and MJ was together, couldn't push him away. Did that shit for a week, but had to split. And King was out back like steaks and shit. Go back to NC, oh well, who knows? He called it LB number uno. And getting closer to the end, watch how this unfolds. He had a washer so King could clean his clothes. And nothing like the love from one of your bros. Sit back, folks, and watch how the story goes. Scratching to survive, doing all these apps. Can't sleep at night, taking short ass cat naps. Homecoming is approaching like a week away. He went to PHS to visit and ended up to stay. He needed a ride to the crib or back around the way. Approached this light-skinned chick, her name was Courtney. They hit it all quick and they liked each other. He even told about how he knew her older brother. Two hooked up, it was only beginning. Was it really? Cause that was already sinning. Things turned into love and they both just knew it. Thinking deep down inside that they can really do it. He called her K-Dot and he spoke in French. She called him Moyo and shortly turned to the Grinch. Laid up all day and spent lots of time. King liked this shit, but it was something else on his mind. Thinking this shit real or just a honeymoon. Was in for the rude awakening when the change changed so soon. They had wars big enough to raid a nation. King keeps saying communication. Will it work out? Will this shit work? I don't know, but King about to come a damn jerk. Fuck 2016, man, this shit was the worst. Would y'all like another verse? Okay, shit with K-Dot was back and forth, and he'll do whatever, you know, just to get that warmth. Looking for an outlet, he went to YouTube. Got some cool videos, go follow this dude. Shit was looking bad, but he didn't cry, he just looked to God. And then he asked why, and at that moment, God, he parted the sky. And can't remember that? What? He spoke to that guy. It was the band director's name. It was Clyde, and King got the job aside relief from a side, and things are getting better with him and K-Dot. He made sure she always keep that #1 spot. Man, fuck 2016, the year of upsets. Y'all elected Trump this year. What the fuck is next? Horrifying clowns around that Halloween, and don't bring that petty shit into 2017.